Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2019 and our longest running series that no one is watching, where we're playing Bath City Football Club and trying to take them to Premier League and beyond. So far we are in Skybet League 2 and closing in on half the season. We are leading the league, but we are in a bit of a slump and have had some really tough matches and not gotten the result that we wanted and everything like that. But hopefully this episode it can be better, hopefully meeting teams that are a little bit weaker. First up, we have the match against Northampton Town. They are 12th in the league, so it should be a chance here for us to play decently and maybe get in with a good result and get back some flow in the team and everything like that. Something that I feel have been lacking a bit here the last couple of matches. And that Stars cost of a refund. Maximum total payout to fans who bought tickets at Kenilworth Road would be over 4k. And alright, so that's good of them. So we should exploit weakness on their left by focusing play down the right, but we don't have good wingers, so we are going to focus play down the middle as we pretty much always do here. So we're slight favorites according to the bookmakers here for the upcoming match. It's always good to focus on the opponent's weakness, but if you are not strong in that area, you can't really use that weakness as such if it's going to be so much worse than playing down the middle for us, as I said, because we are strong in the middle, that's for sure, and you will see that in the team selection. We're not so strong on the wings at all. Right wing is a little bit better than the left wing, but not really good, and well, we're not super much better in the center, but we are better, so I think that's the way to do it. And we have a lot of tired players here in this match, so that's going to be a challenge. And O'Connor, you are getting to play here for sure. Miller, you're very tired, so you will be substituted by Charles. Agassier is still injured, unfortunately. Charles, you are going to play support instead of attack alongside Baxter. For the defense, Mitchell is really tired, so we don't really have any defender left, but we'll play Morris there. And Merch, you will get a chance to play instead of Johnson. So sort of a B team here, not too much, but a bit. Agassier will take the place of Gosling as soon as he's fit to play. And shame that we need to rest. Rest who are we resting? We're resting Miller, of course. It's a little bit of a shame, but it's all right. And we'll kick off here straight to the match and just play it as we always do. Quick and dirty, or not quick and dirty, but play it as we always do, just here through and comment at the match. Of course, as always, I should have taken a little bit more of a look on the tactics here before the match started, but we are in general following the advice that we get from our assistant manager and everything like that, and we're off to a super bad start here because it's a goal for Northampton Town here on a free kick in the 3rd minute. So training behind straight off, and this were the match that we were going to turn things around, in my mind at least. That's going to be a bit tougher now, so hopefully we can come back and at least get a draw here. We need to do something, I feel. Next highlight here in the 21st minute. Bath City with control of the ball. Akinol playing a long ball, but unfortunately not finding the right address, so to say. So Northampton Town now controlling the ball here in the midfield, playing it up here on the right hand wing, driving it through and into the penalty area, but the shot there were straight at the keeper, so that's good. And now Bassity in control of the ball here. Gray on the left-hand corner and into Pius, and he shoots it, but it's over the top bar. A real power shot there, which unfortunately didn't make it into the goal. So we'll shout demand more. We are demanding more here. A goal kick there from our keeper up to O'Connor. O'Connor not able to cross, but he makes, he doesn't make, but we get a penalty from that tackle in the penalty area. Pius here with the penalty, and it's a goal for Bassett here in the 33rd minute, and now back to all equal, and it's Pius' 22nd goal of this season, which is superb, but I think that's definitely come down a bit since the start, because he were just getting goal after goal after goal, and unfortunately he gets injured, which is a shame for us. So we need to get in with Ponticelli instead, together with Gosling, and that's not the perfect duo. It's an alright duo, but not what we wanted to see. With all of the seniors, especially since Pius just were injured or playing for his national team, and we were very lucky that were offside. Sort of pass shot that made it into goal, but were disallowed, so really good for us. But the scoreline after one half for Bassett versus Northampton is 1-1. Shots 5-6, shots on target 3-3, and position 55-45%. So looking all right, but not great. The players here overall decent. Merch not playing good, so criticizing him. Other than that, nothing too much to say. So we'll say show some passion here, or show some passion here at the start of the second half. And I will probably maybe making some subs early here. Shots with a cross, and it hits the post there, almost straight into the goal from no angle at all. So, I said we were making changes early, instead we were making changes sort of late. But here comes Northampton with a chance on the right-hand side, and it's a cross, and it's me not able to talk, but they shoot and hit the post and out for a corner, and here comes that said corner, and I'm showing some safe hands there in the end, which is lucky for us. So as I said, late subs now instead. We could bring on Miller, but we're not doing that. We are bringing on De Havilland instead of Baxter. Totally same position and everything. And I think we will bring in Jordan instead of Akinola here. And we will shout something, push forward. Nervous. All right, so that definitely weren't the right thing to shout. We'll shout the man more here for the last few minutes. Come on, get in with something. Oh, I don't think anything will happen. I think this is the highlight for the final whistle. And well, a draw is all right, but it's not what we wanted. And we had another goal against us, but again offside, so 2 disallowed goals there for Northampton in this match. So I guess we are pretty happy with a draw in the end, to be honest. So the full-time scoreline is a 1-1 for Bassett versus Northampton. Shots 11-10, shots on target 6-6, and possession 53-47%. So I guess a fair result looking at the stats and everything. but not what we wanted to have, of course. And I see we have a bit of a rest after that match, which is good. So still in the lead of the table, but now only 7 points clear of a direct promotion spot. And the goal difference lead that we had is all about gone. So very, very bad for us in that way. And actually now also only like 10 points to making a playoff spot or securing a playoff spot. 2,300 attending to that game, and Pius is out for a month. That's not good, and Organizeri is out for pretty much as long. Injuries. You were injured here 2 days, 3 days. All right, you haven't really been injured this season. But yeah, that's not what we wanted to happen. But if we are pretty low on matches here, then that's a good thing that it happened then. And I guess we are sort of low on matches here. But it's very tight here around New Year's and Christmas, which is not good for us, so to say. But next up is a match against Plymouth, even that we are going to play with a very B team then. That's a match that we must win since they are last in the league. While we are moving forward here towards that match in 10 days, remember to smash that like button if you're enjoying this series and this episode. And well, anyone that is watching and have made it this far and or thinking about anything, and well, just do it if you want to, of course. And all right, so there we go. Yeah, just do it if you want to, and if you don't want to and you dislike it, then press the dislike button instead, I guess. And if you're enjoying it and want to follow along and make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so yet, of course. So the overall training here for the first team at 7.82, which is fairly decent. Under 23s 805 and under 18s 8.5, so really good. Let's have a deeper look here on the first team. Gray, Miller getting a little bit there, Ponticelli, Kelly getting a lot, Charles improving a fair bit here actually. Again, I don't know, we looked at it that last time around, of course, but don't know exactly how much it were, so to say. Morris, Jordan showing some improvements, so that's good. So he's like half a star behind Akinola, and he's a leading player for most Vanner and north-south sides, while Akinola is a decent player for Skybet League 2. Sometimes the star rating is very confusing, although I do like it, but it's just strange from time to time. Nothing really here special to note. Gustavo showing some more improvement, I think, since last we looked, so that's good. Even though his training performance isn't great, he's definitely improving. Merch dropping like a stone. Akil doing bad, so we'll tell him that. And we got some player advice, and I guess that's all right. We'll continue here towards the match, and we'll go through a new month, so we will get a monthly report on our salaries and things, our financial side of things, which is one of our main aspects that I'm always playing around with in Football Manager and FIFA Manager. And our U team actually doing pretty good here, being 5th in their division. Just under Bournemouth, Plymouth, Coventry and Yeovil, but before teams like Oxford, Exeter, Northampton, Swindon and Shrewsbury and forced green. So I think that's good, and that definitely means that our youth team is being better, but that's something that in general is so hard to really bring players to the front in this game from the youth team. We tried with Gosling, and he had potential, and we were developing a bit, but not fast enough and not really close enough in any way. Sure, he's playing with the first team now, but it's not that great. And we got some money there from WBA or West Bromwich Albion for our partnership. So in total we made a profit of 50k last month, which is good. And someone is unhappy with I pressed the wrong thing there. I said that he will get to play, but he will not, because I choose the team and I choose to not let him play. So that's not going to change. And got a question here, no comment. Bradford City, Skybet League 1. Well, what's his value? Oh, 38.5k. Yeah, that's not going to happen, that you are getting signed off to anyone. But we'll just go no comment there. We could say that it's not going to happen, but we'll went with no comment for that one. And some training changes, that's fine. And let's continue here towards the match, and let's as said before, definitely hope that we do something good. Solis is doing pretty good here with his improvement, actually. What are you playing? You're midfielder, center midfielder, but yeah, current ability is a long way off. And here, like 1-star is very well suited to north-south football. So strange sometimes, I said. Well, a couple of times for sure. Johnson failed his individual training thing, which is unfortunate, but I guess it's all right. So we'll continue on here towards the match day. Also, if you have any comments, thoughts on how I'm playing the game, or suggestions to improve how I'm playing the game or anything like that, do leave a comment. I reply to pretty much everything and definitely read everything you write. So just so you know, looking forward to that, so to say. And yeah, we have Adloy, Poncelli, and McDonald that is unhappy with their playing time, and that's all right. They are not important players. We'll criticize Baxter's form recently. Always sort of a risk doing that, but it worked out that time at least. So we'll set everyone first team players that need playing time or match sharpness to be able for the under 23s 60 minutes per match until a match fit. And they have a bunch of matches right now, actually, just before this match against Plymouth Argyle. And sorry for butchering the name of the team there as well. That's something that I'm likely to do all at the time, since I'm not English at all. Well, I'm Swedish, if that's something to talk about. And I could, of course, be playing in the Swedish league, but I find it more fun to play in the English league, and this is something I've done for like over 20 years or thereabout, playing with one of the teams in the lowest league available. So that's something we've done a long time, or I've done a long time. We haven't done it a long time. I've only done it for a little bit over a year now on the tubes, and I know some of you are enjoying it at least. Maybe not this game, but at least other games. So according to the bookmakers here, against Plymouth City or Plymouth Argyle, who are last in the league, we are very much underdogs somehow, which is really strange, but alright. First team training this week, 7.27, and a lot of players are doing really bad in training, I see. Under 23s, 7.44. So we'll praise you, and we'll criticize you. Under 18s, 8.17 as an average, so that's pretty good. Let's look in detail here for the first team. Jordan showing again some improvements, so that's good, really good. We have pretty close here, as you see, with Akinola, Gustavo, Morris, and Jordan as center defender. Mitchell showing a bit of improvement, that's good. Gustavo coming up to a higher level, which is really good, and hopefully he can show some more improvement here. Continuing on up. Gosling doing good, Johnson, it's really those that is showing improvement or loss that is interesting. Ray showing some improvement here again, which is good. Really coming up here, and yeah, getting to play now, so that's good. That he's taking that advantage in improving, so to say. So we'll criticize here those that are doing poorly. Everyone below 6.5. And we'll criticize here. Baxter, I could definitely, or maybe should have said that we were disappointed in his development. Maybe would have been better there. Alright, so he has improved the last couple of months, but no, not really, because that were many months ago, and now he lost a lot here. So I think that were a fair thing to say. And I could definitely have told Baxter that we were disappointed in that. And I think I will try to do that more often rather than say that we're sorry about the training performance, but more about the general development of the last couple of months, when that is really what we are lacking if we're going to complain to players, so to say. So we're, as I said, unfortunately stuck with Ponticelli and Gosling together. Consider you're soon back, so that's actually good and well ahead of time. $10 days to 3 weeks, so that's also good and better than we are expecting, really, so to say. And defender on the left, Mitchell back instead of Morris. Merch, we have defender right. We must have someone better, yeah. Johnson. There we go. Charles and Baxter. We can have Miller back instead of Charles. You're going to play attack alongside him. Winger attack for O'Connor, is that right? No, definitely not. But we do have Kelly, no? Perry. Will Perry, yeah, you're the player that will play here. Yes, we are. You are, and you are going to play attack. Baxter and Gray, you're sticking around and getting match play. And yeah, we'll continue there, and we have a really strong defense. No one is playing really that well at the moment, and don't have any good partnership along them at the moment, but I know that they were playing really good together with everyone at the start of the season, so I know that they can do that. I just hope they can find their way back to each other, so to say here. And here's their first chance against Plymouth, or another chance against Plymouth is maybe better to say, and will come just as usual. And this is the half-time match in the league, so to say. Mitchell getting a knock there and down to low condition, but coming back up. So we will not sub him just yet, at least. So first highlight of the match here in the 15th minute. A long ball up to Plymouth, but not really reaching anyone. Poor clearing, it looked like there for a moment, but also not the case. So Mitchell with a long ball and not reaching the target, but we get the ball back here. Baxter up to Ponticelli. Ponticelli with a chance, and it's a goal for Baxter here in the 15th minute. And what a start to the match for us then. Really good, and a lot of ping pong there. But good and quick play by Gosling there, being able to take that ball that come his way, and a little bit lucky on the tackle there by Plymouth that really went to be a pass to Ponticelli in a perfect position. So really poor clearing there by Baxter. Unfortunately, so Plymouth agile with the ball here. We'll stick with Plymouth only. Passing the ball back and forth here quite a far bit outside the midfield or the penalty area. So instead of counter-attack here, Gosling coming up, crosses it in towards Ponticelli, but it hits Scott and he's tried to deflect it out, but it goes in for our own goal. So the scoreline now 2-0 of Bath City versus Plymouth in the 18th minute. And yeah, he's trying to clear it there, I guess. Looking out for Ponticelli just behind him, but fooling his goalkeeper there instead. And next highlight here in the 20th minute, Bath City again with the control of the ball. Baxter passing to Miller and getting the ball back to Baxter, passing it wide to Gray. Gray crossing it in here, but straight at the keeper. In Plymouth picking that ball up very easy. Felt like that would be the end of the highlight, but I don't think it is. Ponticelli getting the ball here now on that counter Gosling, and he shoots just wide of the goal there. Very nearly another goal for Bath City, but not the case. So Mitchell still tired, but he's all right at 73% in condition. But maybe we'll switch him out early. And good interception there, but unfortunately not getting the ball. Plymouth City passing the ball back and forth here in the 29th minute and able to come through there. Are they going to be able to cross it here from the right hand side? No, passing it back and forth, but getting in here very tight. Now around our penalty area, but they are still passing it back and forth here, Plymouth, and playing it a bit wide. And it's very crowded here in the area just inside the penalty area, but it's a goal for Plymouth there in the 29th minute, and a really good goal, to be honest, or a good finish there. And that play were really good, but we were clearing it, but unfortunately it also were a good pass to Plymouth players, just that they had on or leading goal, I believe. So highlight straight off, Ponticelli with a chance. Gosling looked like he would have the chance. Perry here. Perry's the keeper says there, but Perry getting back on the rebound, and it's another goal for Bath City here in the 30th minute. So we re-extend the lead to 2 goals, 3-1 after 30 minutes to Bath City. And a chance here for Plymouth, but straight at the keeper's hands, or Molden's hands there. A lot of highlights here in this match, for sure. Here we go again in the 34th minute. Plymouth with the ball here on the right hand side, crosses it in, and Mitchell clears, but unfortunately straight to Plymouth players coming in here on the left hand side and getting in, and it's a goal for Plymouth here in the 34th minute, and they're reducing that lead yet again. And yet again, it were a pretty nice goal, to be honest. Good play there by Armitage, being able to rush forward to get to that ball. And a pretty poor marking stance, I guess, for our defense. And next highlight here, at least, is have rolled forward quite a bit to the 42nd minute. Basically in control of the ball here, and Miller passing to Perry, getting the ball back to him, or to Miller, passing to Gray, to Ponticelli, to Gray with a chance here, but hitting the post there, unfortunately, and out for a goal kick. Next highlight here for Plymouth in the 44th minute, and very nearly a goal there, I would say, but really good save, and safe hands there by Molden. And maybe not the highlight that it were meant to be for, so to say. Bassett coming in here with control of the ball, Miller passing to Baxter to Ponticelli. Ponticelli getting not murdered, but getting tackled there and losing control of the ball, unfortunately. And the ball back to Plymouth, but losing it, and a long ball up to Ponticelli again. Ponticelli able to pass it to Gray to Baxter, and it's a shot by Baxter into goal for Bassett in the 45th minute, now leading the game again by 2 goals, and the scoreline 4-2 after the first half here, pretty much. And a super exciting game here again for Bassett. We have had a few of those this season, and they keep coming, so to say, and it's very nice. So there we should have the end of the first half, which you have the scoreline 4-2 for Bassett versus Plymouth. So pretty darn well. The stats here are pretty even so far. Maybe a little bit behind, to be honest, but it looks all right. All players having a really good game, and I feel like I don't really need to do anything at all at this stage. You just want them to continue exactly as they are doing. Don't want to make any special shout or anything. And the first highlight here in the second half is for Bassett on a corner in the 47th minute. Cleared pretty easy there, and unfortunately losing the ball there to Plymouth. Plymouth coming in here on the counter-attack, 1-on-1 versus our keeper, and it's a goal for Plymouth here. And I don't know what Molden did there. He just stood doing nothing in that 1-on-1. So that looked very bugged, to be honest. What the hell did our keeper do here? He's just standing there, letting them score another goal. And here we go again, the highlight in the 48th minute. Plymouth getting through again, 1-on-1 versus the keeper, but it goes just outside the goal. And speaking of going again, highlight straight on that goal kick out. And will it be for Plymouth again? No, up to Gosling. Gosling 1-on-1 versus the keeper, and he hits the top bar. It's so close, and it's so much happening here in this match. It's ludicrous almost. So we should probably switch Mitchell out here. So we'll do that and let Merch play in his place. Could argue for putting in Jordan instead of Gustavo, as he's sort of having a bad match, but it could be better. Gosling is having sort of a bad match, so let's switch him out and let Adler play instead as a poacher. He can maybe do something good. So a little bit early substitutions there, but that's fine. Plymouth coming here again, and it's a shot, and it's a goal for Plymouth here in the 62nd minute, unfortunately. And now all back to equal here. 4-4 in this very goal-rich and exciting match against Plymouth. And yeah, pretty poor markings and pretty poor overall there. But yeah, that 2-goal lead that we had before, or not, at the half time is very long gone and now. And we have another highlight going on here. And again, it's Plymouth with the control of the ball here in the midfield pretty much. And intercepting the ball there on a good tackle, but losing control, and 1-on-1 versus our keeper again. But Molden there with a good save, and it's out for a corner that is coming here in the 66th minute. Here it is, clear there, pretty good by Bath City, and a chance for a counter-attack here maybe. Adloy with the ball, passing to Perry. Perry trying it up high here on the right hand side, crosses it in, not reaching anyone. Gray maybe managing to do something good here with the cross, and not really, so no chance there unfortunately. Next highlight here in the 68th minute, a long ball up to Adloy. Adloy 1-on-1 versus the keeper, but tackled and out for a corner. So not really that dangerous. I hope that weren't the highlight, and the highlight is here, but not really the case, I think. So next highlight here, a free kick for Plymouth, and safe hands there by Molden, getting out to grab that shot or a pass, so to say. And the ball to Murch here, passing to Baxter, back to Murch. Tries to do through ball, I guess, but not finding the correct player. Baxter finding Perry though, so that's good. Back to Johnson. Johnson not finding the correct players here again. And Plymouth getting through 1-on-1 versus our keeper again. And he saves an out for another corner. So much stuff happening here. And yeah, I want this to end sort of, but not right now, because I want to win this match, but we'll see here. So another chance here for Plymouth, just over the top bar there. So close. And finally a little bit of a breathing room there. Plymouth with a super chance on a free kick, and it's a goal here in the 80th minute, unfortunately. Plymouth taking the lead for the first time in this match. The scoreline now 4-5 for Bassett versus Plymouth. And yeah, not what we wanted to happen in this game. So we'll shout, demand more. We are demanding more a bit. Another chance for Plymouth here, and it's another goal. 4-6 now for Bassett versus Plymouth in the 82nd minute. And boy, what have we here? So many goals, so many chances, so many one-on-one for Plymouth versus our keeper. And yeah, we were probably leading a fair bit too easy in the first half. Or after the first half, but pretty much our whole defense here failing in the second half, I would say. And hitting the top poster, or the top bar, in the 87th minute. And the highlights keep coming. At the moment, I really wanted the match to finish. I were wanting the match sort of to finish when we were drawn, but I wanted to win, of course. But I sort of want the game to end more now, as I don't see us winning the game. I got good shot there by Perry, but over the top bar, so not really getting there. 4 minutes to go, and we are not really seeing what we want to see, so to say. And there we have it, the final whistle. So the final scoreline for Bassett versus Plymouth is 4-6. Shots 17-23, shots on target 9-15, and possession 45-55%. Overall, our attackers doing decently, or defense and our keeper doing poorly. which is not the way you want to have it. Well, you want everyone to do good, really. You're always just as strong as the weakest link, so to say, and not our match, and haven't been our matches in a long time. So still leading the table, now only 5 points clear of a direct promotion spot, and only 9 points clear of a playoff spot, so really dropping everything, so to say. Poor form continues. Yeah, we are very poor form at the moment, and one of the leakiest defense. Yeah, we have had very big losses here the last couple of matches, losing or getting 12 goals against us the last 3 matches, which is horrible. Before that, we were just letting in around 1 goal per match. But anyway, that will be everything for this episode. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. You have been watching Rawslowgaming, and I hope you have enjoyed. On clicking on the video on the left, you will see the next video in this series, and on the right, our latest upload to the channel. And with that said, thank you again for watching.